Welcome to My Eloquence Journey, an exclusive feature from the School of Eloquence, Africa's leading institution for public speaking mastery. Today, we are spotlighting the Dean's Public Speaking Class, a powerful, two-day intensive designed to transform everyday individuals into intentional, confident, and compelling speakers.
I enrolled in this course because lately I've found myself making some speeches and engaging in some public speaking. So I think I should fine-tune the way I speak in public and speak with power, encourage people and inspire people, not make it boring. It's something I can do, but I just think that fine-tuning it and making it in such a professional way, it's way to go. So that's why I'm here.
So my expectations today, I wish to, for now, only to improve in my vocals and, to interact well with around people more.
My expectation for this class is to improve my stage, to overcome my stage fright and to improve on my eloquence communication.
Joining us are Saa-Aondo Kunavhemba Edward, Ojeh Chidinma Anne, and Obioha Ugochi Jessica, three determined learners who have taken the bold step to elevate their communication and unlock new opportunities in their careers and personal lives. Their journey begins on day one, the day of discovery. To explore the struggles they faced and the defining moments that pushed them to seek change, we join the conversation in the studio with Nafisat.
Good Emma, welcome to My Eloquence Journey.
Brother.
I have some questions for you, Emma.
Okay.
The first goes, which moment or lesson from day one stood out most and why?
Okay, it's today's class. I kind of want to say that my most basic points in the class is where we have to talk about the tools of public speaking. Yeah. Where we're taught about the gestures, how to make the gestures of eye contact, the body language, the beats and all that. So I kind of learned the basic things in communicating with people to make it more impacting, to make people understand and to gather everything together. So I learned how to use my hands, the visual contact, the body language and all that. So to enable people pay attention more on what I was saying, yes.
If you had to describe day one of My Eloquence Journey in one word, what would that be?
It's that very fantastic word.
Good day, sir, and welcome to My Eloquence Journey. I have some questions for you, sir.
Okay.
The first one is, which moment or lesson from day one stood out to you the most and why?
Okay. I would say the lesson that stood up for me the most is the structure of public speaking. Yeah, the reason is, before now, I don't know how to structure speak. Most time I'll have idea to communicate, but my inability to structure it, I will not be able to, communicate it better for my audience to get the proper idea of my message and what it's all about. At the end of the day, I end up mixing a lot of information together, which will contradict the understanding of my audience. But undertaking this class and giving the proper orientation about how to structure a speech, I have been able to know how to structure my speech and what to do if I am to actually give a speech or have a presentation with any this. So that particular aspect and lesson actually did a lot to me, and it actually stand out, and I really appreciate that I actually learned it.
The next one is, if you have to describe day one of My Eloquence Journey in one word, what would that be?
It's awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's very good, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good day, ma, and welcome to My Eloquence Journey.
Thank you so much. Good day.
Good day, ma. I have some questions here for you on your eloquence journey. The first one is, which moment or lesson from day one stood out to you the most and why?
Okay, I can say it was after the presentation was the highlight for me because I didn't see it coming. And then after the presentation, there was a little correction in my head. I didn't feel it was anything, but I mean, coming for the course and the coaching, I noticed that, oh, this could be not a problem, but some kind of fine-tuning of how a public speech should be made. And it was a highlight for me, and I think that was commendable.
If you had to describe day one of My Eloquence Journey in one word, what would that be? Just a word.
Loaded.
Oh, I didn't see loaded coming, but I think I like that word.
Loaded.
Thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome.
But discovery is only the first step. This program is more than training, it is a breakthrough and a profound mindset shift. Overnight, the lessons from the Dean's class began to settle. Between the end of day 1 and the start of day 2, the hesitation we saw at the beginning began to vanish. Saa-Aondo, Chidinma, and Ugochi weren't just learning techniques, they were finding their authority. The transformation is now in motion. To capture the final breakthrough and the results of this life-changing journey, we return to the studio with Abigail.
Hello, Miss Jessica.
Good afternoon.
Congratulations on completing the public speaking masterclass.
Thank you very
I
much.
want to ask you some questions.
Okay.
So my first question is, why did you choose the School of Eloquence?
Okay, it was a recommendation from a family friend who has been a member of the school. So,
okay. So my next question is, what area in public speaking have you improved on after the training?
okay, I've really improved in my vocals, in my boldness, trying to face the crowd, because it has been a challenge for me facing audience. So I kind of improved very well, but way forward I know I'll do better.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Would you say your expectations were met?
Yes, very well, very well. But I wish to advance in more classes so I can be perfect.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Chidinma.
Hi.
Congratulations on completing the public speaking class.
Thank you.
I have some questions for you today. My number one question is, why did you choose the School of Eloquence?
Okay, so as you grow in career, you get to a level where a lot of public speaking is expected from you, either to address the audience, or you have to make some speech in the boardroom, or you will need to talk to people, I mean, in an exposed environment where you have a lot of crowd and you need to address people or motivate people to do something. So there's need for the fine-tuning and being skillful about it so that you can be able to send the right message.
All right. So my next question is, what areas in public speaking have you improved on after completing the training?
Okay, so I think my body composure, my body movement, my facial expression, the way my eye contact, the way I contact and I connect with my audience, the body movement, not being too stiff, not holding on to the lectern, and a lot has been learnt in 2 days, and I'm really impressed.
Okay, so would you say the expectations you had before you came, would you say they were met?
Oh, sure. The expectations were met in a very short time. I expected that before I could be able to grab something, it would take maybe 2 or 3 sessions. But I mean, even on the first day, it was, like I said earlier, it was loaded, and I have a lot of take-homes, and there are a lot of improvements in my second public speech today. Yeah, there was a lot of improvements. So I have a lot to take home, and I'm impressed. Yeah.
So would you recommend the course to other people?
Oh, I've actually done that. I have 2 people that are already coming. Maybe the next session in February. Yeah, and one said in March. So I've already done that already. Yeah, I'm impressed. Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations once more.
Thank you so much.
afternoon, Mr. Edward.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Congratulations on completing the public speaking masterclass.
Thank you.
I would love to ask you some questions. My number one question is, why did you choose the School of Eloquence?
Yeah, I chose School of Eloquence because when I wanted to improve my public speaking, and I was trying to find out which of the center or which of the institute is very good or can be able to cater for my need. I went online and searched, and I got some names. So when I checked their profile and tried to know where they specialize in, I saw that School of Eloquence was well positioned for what I wanted to get and was more advanced. Yeah, and even when I tried to, search for the preference, the search result shows School of Eloquence first.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, I find out about School of Eloquence. I asked some of my friends, and I get one person that told me that he's aware of the place, and the place is actually good, and that is the only place in Lagos where you can actually get well trained in terms of eloquence. And you try to tell me about the owner of the place and who he is, and I will say, okay, there is actually a place and that I really need it to go.
So what area of public speaking would you say you have improved on after completing the training?
Yeah, completing this training, I improved. I was coming in as, which word would I use to describe the way I was coming? I was coming as a total novice without any clue about public speaking, and I have many lapses, and I have many lapses here, from stage fright to unstructured speaking. I don't have any idea about speaking or presenting actually, but after the completion of this class, I think I'm going home with idea of what public speaking is all about, and how to engage my audience, and how to structure my speech, and what is expected of me from the audience, and what I'm expecting from the audience. Yes, what to give the audience, and how to structure it, and how to refine it, or how to present it better. And in a long way, in my own profession, which is architecture and construction, it's a long way to actually help me to communicate my designs better, unlike before, where I've struggled. I don't have a clue on how to present my design to my clients. Yes.
So would you say the expectations you had before coming were met?
Yes, I would say yes. Yeah, because the expectation I was having before coming here, they were met. Yeah, and I will say that in this way. If I did not participate in this program, yes, I might be probably thinking that, because how am I going to overcome stage fright and all those things? But most of those things is more of psychological than how we understand it to be. And coming here and meeting with Mr. Esen Obon face to face, and how he take me through the process, I discovered that actually I can, have the power to overcome the stage fright and everything. And he gave me the basic I need. Yes. So it's made in a way, because the basic thing and the bottom line of everything is to overcome it completely, totally, is to practice, and practice, which is, I know, is very, but the basic expectation, I know they are made 100%.
So would you recommend the course to other people?
Of course, sure. I have a lot of people in my mind that I have to recommend this course for, because, and I believe that as I'm going out, at least the difference I will make around my colleague and around the people, my peers, I think they should be able to, be surprised and probably it's a place for me to. It's my place to recommend the place here and tell them how the journey was and how it is, and to be able to guide others as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
2 days. One undeniable shift. What began as a challenge has become a triumph. Saa-Aondo, Chidinma, and Ugochi have proven that when you choose the School of Eloquence, you aren't just attending a class, you are beginning again. They leave here today not just as learners, but as speakers ready to command any stage.
Speak with power.
Speak with power.
This has been My Eloquence Journey. One journey. Total transformation. Your path to mastery begins here at the School of Eloquence.
Speak with power.